Hey YouTube, this is Seth McDonald. I am back with another top video today. I got everything titled for my new car. I just got me a new car. Um, last week. Just got everything legalized on it. Got the title switched over and everything today. And I just told myself, well, today if I get everything legalized today, um, next week I'm gonna try to shoot for my license. I'm gonna try to go for my driver's license. That way I could be dependent on. That way I don't have to rely on anybody else giving me a ride back and forth to where I need to go. But other than that, life is going good so far. Staying positive, trying to stay positive, trying to be a better person than what I was in the past. Um, Only thing that I need to do is focus on getting my license, getting it done, getting it in, and get out, and um, try not to worry too much about the test on Friday when I go take it. Hopefully, I do pass it when I do go take it on Friday. On next Friday, um, that's my plan anyway. That's every goal that I've been achieving so far, every goal I've been setting, I've been achieving. And my first goal was to quit smoking. I quit smoking, and then I thought, well, what was the next goal? Was to save up money. Um, I saved up all kinds of money. Um, the third goal was buy me a car, buy me a transportation to start learning on how to drive. Then I thought, well, I'll just save some more money afterwards, and then maybe later on down the road, I can get me another car. Well, I just got this car like 2 weeks ago, and I'm kind of learning everything about it. I'm still learning new things on it. But only thing you really need to know when you go take your test is, to turn it on, where the windshield wipers are, your blinker lights, your headlight, how to turn your headlights on and off, um, the emergency brake, the where your gears, the put in park, drive, and reverse. They want you to know how to do that stuff. Make sure your left and right blinkers on and all that in the test. Um, Pretty much it's easy. The way I understand it is easy in the book, what I've been reading on. But I decided, well, I'll get my car legalized today, and I was already tired as it was, um, because I had to sit there almost like for literally 4 hours to get everything figured out. And at the license where I can get it transferred over to my new vehicle, my first car. I had a Pontiac GT. Turned around, it was a 2008 Pontiac Black GT, and then turned around and got a Chevy Equinox 2014. Um, the insurance is cheaper on this one that I got now, but the Pontiac GT, it would cost me like $1,000 per year for insurance. I thought, well, if I could trade it in for something else and get something cheaper, and maybe something cheaper on insurance, and then bam, and I did. So that's my other goals that I had in mind, and then I achieved on that. I've been staying in shape. That's always my number one goal, was to stay in shape. I've been achieving on that, and I know one thing. I know drinking Mountain Dew, but I can't help it. I stayed up late last night, and so I'm kind of needing the caffeine a little bit, even though I'm a little tired. Um, as of being running around all day. But other than that, um, yeah, I'm going to shoot for my license next Friday. Since I got everything legalized on my car, and I was just wanting to get home because I was too pissed off from the license place on how they was doing everything and all that, and I just needed to get home and just calm down, and that's the thing, most people, when you're driving, you don't want to feel mad. You don't want to have road rage. You don't want to, go out there and be mad behind the wheel. You want to, stay calm in a calm situation and try not to get too worked up. And I was driving my grandpa today, and he was just like yelling about everything. And I just told him, Grandpa, I said, I'm driving. Can you please be quiet? And I said, you're making me have a nervous wreck here, and that's what I told him, and he just finally stopped. And so there's really no need in getting mad behind the wheel and when they're driving because you never know, it could cause an accident. And that's the thing. With my goal next week is to get my license. Um, I waited too long on this, and I just kind of been pushing it off, and I'm not gonna push it off anymore. I'm gonna go for it. And I'm gonna try to get it. And if I don't pass on the first time, there's always a second time, and it's like it's not the end of the world. And most people think, oh, if you don't pass it the first time, yeah, it's the end of the world, and you fail. And no, it ain't the end of the world if you fail your test. Um, there have been tons of tests I failed in high school, and all that. And when I learned in school and stuff, there was always next time, or a different test, I could do better on. And I always push myself to do good, and I just hope you all do too. That have subscribed to my channel. If you're wanting to set a goal in life, set small goals. Like let's say, if you want to do a healthy goal, like let's say if you drink, if you're an alcoholic, or um, you want to quit drinking, and basically take a little step at a time. Don't really quit all the way, but limit yourself. Instead of having 10 beers every night, well, cut down to 5 beers. And then if you uh, get to where you can just drink 5 beers, then cut down to four, or cut down to three, and then just limit yourself on things, and then eventually, I said, then you just quit, and then you won't want to drink that much. And that's like with me when I did smoking. When I used to smoke, and I just I started out really slowly, quitting. I would have. I'll tell myself, well, I'll have one cigarette in the morning, one cigarette in the afternoon, and then one before I went to bed. And that was it. After when I was getting ready to quit smoking, I used to smoke a pack a day. And that's how bad I was getting when it came to smoking cigarettes. And so I just learned not to smoke. And I started out with the patches, and then a friend of mine told me that, oh, you're just contradicting yourself with the patches. all you're doing is still putting nicotine in your body. And I said, but it's helping me quit. And then, one day, I just broke down and had one because I was too pissed off and I couldn't think straight. And I was like, I'm gonna have one. I'm mad right now, and I had one, and it didn't even do me. And I never smoked again. And so yeah, you know basically just set small goals. If you set small goals and work at them, it don't matter how long it takes you. It could take your whole life, but if you achieve those goals, you can do anything you want to. As long as you just believe in yourself, believe in anything, you can do anything you want. And there you have it. And I'll talk to y'all later. This is a positive speaking from Seth McDonald. And I just had to get some words out there. Just like I said, just set small goals. Anything can happen in life itself. Just work hard and just believe in yourself, and you can do anything you want. And don't let anybody tell you anything different. And even if somebody puts you down all the time, don't let them. And just be yourself, and everything will work out. Peace.